I am revealed.
Chapter 1. The Divine Design of Forgetting and Being Lost. We came with eyes unclouded, but soon the veil descended. The path grew strange, the song grew faint, and we forgot the love innate. Yet this forgetting is no curse, it is love's secret, the soul's reverse. Without the night, how would dawn break? Without silence, what song would awake? Prophets saw in part, glimpses, burning in their heart, eyes dimmed, ears sealed, hearts longing to be healed. Still, through the veil, whisper weaves, calling us back to what the soul believes. Every tear, every breath, every ray of light becomes a doorway through the night. We were never lost, only asleep. The shepherd watched while we wandered deep. Now the voice calls, "Child, arise." The truth breaks through, no more disguise. The forgetting was sacred, the remembering divine. I was always the branch, he always the vine. The world often feels confusing. Every soul that has walked this earth has sought to understand it. For some, it was never an enemy to fight, but a gift to treasure. For others, it became a threat to resist. Confusing, isn't it? Yet, it was never meant to be so. The world holds no inherent meaning except the meaning that we assign to it. This is our frustration. We long for certainty, yet life offers none. Life flows, unfixed, as fluid as thought. We are not separate from it, we are its expressions. The sages remind us that heaven is not distant. To experience it, we do not need to shed this earthly tent. Life itself is glorious, but we miss its wonders when we fix our eyes on a world to come, abandoning the joy present now. Through the ages, they whisper, there is no better place to be than this very moment. Even the prophets of the Most High were granted only glimpses of heaven. They stood at the threshold of eternity, beheld unspeakable glory, heard the voice, felt the trembling of the divine. Yet something restrained them. They saw and knew only in part. Perhaps this is the mystery. Heaven is not just what they saw, but also the ground on which they stood when they saw it. This reflects the human condition. Something veils us from hearing fully, seeing clearly, perceiving deeply. Each of us carries this spiritual amnesia. But is it accidental? I believe it is by design, a divine forgetfulness, not punishment, but preparation. Isaiah records God saying, "Keep listening, but do not comprehend. Keep looking, but do not understand. Stop their ears, but their eyes. Shut their eyes, so they may not see, hear or understand, and turn and be healed." Isaiah 6:9-10. Here we encounter three sacred portals of revelation: seeing, hearing, and perceiving. The threshold through which divine reality enters. Eyes and ears, the soul's gateways. can open us to spirit or to illusion. The mind, God's gift for meaning making, receives what enters through these gates and interprets it. Like a house with many rooms, it stores our truth and illusions. Yet there comes a time, a moment, when something awakens within me. We see, we hear, we perceive, we remember. To see is to receive light beyond surface, truth without disguise. To hear is to receive both sound and spirit, to be inwardly tuned to divine utterance. To perceive is to weave the seen and heard into meaning, recognizing the fingerprints of God in the both ordinary and the mysterious. Healing is this remembering. It is not merely fixing pain, but restoring union with the source. It is awakening to the reality that what we called broken was only forgotten. The journey of revelations moves from blindness to sight, deafness to hearing, confusion to inner knowing, and in that knowing we are healed. The sages, even in their visions, confessed, "Her eyes have not seen, ear has not heard, neither has it entered the heart of man what God has prepared for those who love him." Some realities defy articulation. Presence cannot be reduced to doctrine, it must be encountered. And at times, that presence breaks in silence, in thunder, in the mundane. The sacred forgetting is no mistake. Without forgetting, remembrance would not be possible. The veil of incarnation is thick by necessity, granting us the experience of rediscovery, so that when it tears, it leaves an indelible testimony. Forgetting then is permission to rediscover, to reawaken, to remember. Every soul comes from God and returns to God. In between, we walk through shadows and illusions, believing reflections to be reality. Yet the soul remembers in dreams, in longing, in moments when a song pierces you, a sunset silences you, a touch heals beyond words. This is sacred remembering. When spirit breathes into dust, and dust awakens. You are not merely a sinner in need of salvation, you are a soul in need of remembering. Jesus came not to shame the forgetful, but to awaken the sleepers, to tear the veil, to reveal the face of the Father and the face of the child, you. The forgetting was sacred, now the remembering begins. So who am I? I am awaking. I am healed by light, by sound, by spirit. I am remembering who I've always been. The end of the chapter 1 of the book, I Am Revealed. Thank you. I pray that your hearts be revealed, that your hearts turn and be healed. I pray that the sacred portals, your eyes may see, your ears may hear, your hearts turn, convert, and be healed.